Marks is asking, do you have a timeline or steps regarding the admission process, like when to complete what? That's a great question. I think that my biggest advice on admissions timelines is take the LSAT early so that you have chances to retake it if and when you need to. So if you're looking to take it in March or June or July, that's great. I'm glad so many of you are watching now and taking time out of your Tuesday night, at least if you're in the US, to devote this time to the LSAT, because you're early, assuming that you're applying this fall. You've still got, what, like 6 months or 5 months till applications even open. And so if you take it in March or June or July and it doesn't go well, you could take it again in September or October and still apply at the very beginning of the cycle. And in terms of the other stuff, I'd say letters of rec, request them soon. If you're still in college, request your letters of rec from your professors this semester so they have all summer to work on it and you have all summer to harass them on it. And then, of course, you can follow up later. You can get those letters squared away, ready to submit at the very beginning of the cycle in the fall. Personal statements, I'd say, work on it anytime over the summer. Really work on it as a break from your LSAT studying. I think the best writing takes place over a long period of time. And so if you've got 2, 3, 4, 5 months to work on it, you have plenty of time to do a rough draft, put it away for a week or two, come back, revise it again, show it to friends and family, show it to people on Facebook, people on LinkedIn. I had a great discussion with a Columbia Law student who shared with me that she actually networked with alums of her law school or her Gold Law School and her undergrad on LinkedIn to ask them for feedback. And they actually gave her feedback on her PS. And so if you have a couple dozen eyes on it, that's a couple dozen tips and pieces of advice, suggested edits to help you review and revise it to make it as good as possible. So I think starting early with all of this stuff is a good idea. Same goes for optional essays and addenda, diversity statements, etc. I think overall, in terms of timeline, just get it all done so that by the time your scores come back, you're ready to go. And so if you're taking June or July, you'll still get your score back even before applications even open. So you'll have all of July, all of August to work on all of this stuff. And of course, you have that 3-week gap before you get your scores back to work on everything. And even that alone really could be enough.